Hi, I'm back to talk to you all about selling. This has got to be probably one of my favorite topics, and I am super excited to share with you guys why. Selling is really nothing. Mary Kay always said nothing happens until you sell something, and I believe it's so true. It gives it that little bit of boost and excitement whenever we sell one product or a whole skincare set or whatever it might be. So there's a couple things I want to share with you guys that there is many different ways. I'm going to share my favorite way and my top way that I have stayed consistent with my business, which is the next thing I want to share with you, is to stay consistent. So find something you love and keep doing it. Once you see something that you're doing and it just works for you, you really can get a feel for it and a vibe for it, and that is awesome. There is one last thing that I would like to say is that you self-wearing the products, that is probably the top way that you're selling products, because when you're actually using them and sharing your personal experience, or people ask you what lip gloss are you wearing, or what mascara is your favorite, or what skincare, your skin's looking awesome, when you can really tell them that all you're using is Mary Kay products, it really does sell itself. So there's a couple tips and tricks before even getting started with different ways that you can sell. So the first way I'm going to share with you guys is about social media. So there is many different platforms out there. Personally, I started with a Facebook group. I've now got a Facebook page, a Facebook group, and an Instagram. My Instagram that I had personally, I just changed it into a Mary Kay one, and now I share a bit about my life and about Mary Kay in it. Then there's my Facebook group, and I have that for all my VIP customers, and there I have sales. And then I've got my Facebook page that actually I have linked to my Instagram, so it's the same post. And there it's just a bit more about my life and a bit more just about the business. So there's many different platforms, and there it's more just postings or sales, and those you really have to follow up. People are either going to comment and say, oh, I want this, or they might even wait for you to follow up. For example, I posted about our new clinical solutions, and there was a lady that liked the post, and I just followed up with her, and she was like, yeah, I want to get one. So it was awesome, because that was a $135 sale from me just messaging her from a like. So just know that follow-up is key, and I talked about that yesterday when it comes to booking. Follow-up is key again when it comes to sales. The second way that I like to sell is from bookings. And bookings, and these aren't going in any order, it's just order that I'm telling you. So the second way is from bookings. So I told you you can book parties, like Facebook parties, or you can book FaceTime facials. You can also be booking something that I didn't mention is like quarterly events or unit events. You can actually ask people to join them, and you're booking them to come to the party that either I'm hosting or you're hosting for them. So there's many different options. When it comes to like a launch party, normally I typically do those quarterly, and I do them with all the new products. So those at the end of the event, I just do one-on-one individual consultations, and what I do is that I've got ladies around the table, and then I bring them to a separate room or a separate area, and I do an individual consultation to see if there's anything that they wanted. And this way it's really personal, and I find that it really helps with your sales, but it also makes it look very professional. So there are those. If we're doing an online event as a unit, then you'll just have invited all those people, and anybody that you invited, if they said they were going to come, and let's say they did come, you're going to follow up with them and see if there was anything that they wanted, or they didn't come but they said they were going to, you're going to follow up and see once again if there's anything they wanted, or they can go back and view the event. So then when it comes to Facebook parties, I follow up. I told you guys a bit about this. So anybody that said they were coming to the Facebook party, I send them a private message, see if they've checked out the party, see if there's anything they want. It'll boost your sales, but it'll also look very professional and boost the hostess to get her best hostess reward. So remember that. You're not just wanting to boost your sales, you're doing it for the hostess to get the best rewards possible. Then it comes to FaceTime facials. So if I'm doing a one-on-one, they try out the products, and then at the end, I've got scripts, and they're not really scripts, because I'm just honestly, I continue on and I say, okay, I've got these specials. I'll follow up with you tomorrow just to see how your skin's feeling, if there's anything that you want. If I'm doing a group, I follow up that night, just because I find that all those ladies have already taken a lot of time out of their day. So what I do is that I just FaceTime each one individually at the end, or call them, and I just see if there's anything that they want, what was their favorite, exactly like what I would do in person. It's just that it's done over video, so it's just a bit different but really the exact same way. I just say, I ask them how their skin's feeling, what was their favorite product, did they have fun? And then from there, that is where I will kind of ask them 3 questions. So the first question I'll ask them is what was their favorite, was there anything that they wanted? The second question, I'll ask if they want to host their very own, either at the Facebook party or a FaceTime facial. And then thirdly, I will see if they have any questions about the business. If not, what I always do, and I've done this since I've started, is I'll say part of my job is sharing more about the business. It might not be something for you, but if you're willing to listen, it just gives me more training, and I'm going to offer you a 50% off item. You don't have to do it that way. That's the way I've done it and the way that I was trained to do it. And I just find that it's no pressure and you're giving them a little something for helping you out. Then that's where you can set up a recruiting call, which I will tell you guys about on the next video. So the third way that I love to sell is by doing a PCP. So it's called Preferred Customer Program. And what it is that you sign up all your customers, whether they're new customers or potential customers, they're going to get a catalog in the mail. And I just love that it's a way to follow up with them. So what I'll do is that I'll message them when the book should have got there. So typically launch dates are on the 15th, so by the 20th I'll message them and just say, hey, did you get the new catalog? I really love this new product, or I'm really excited about this new product. And then just to kind of see, and then you can get orders coming in that way, because sometimes they're like, oh yeah, actually I meant to message you, I need this, this, and this. And a second way that I do it is that I'll message them when it's getting, so typically it goes 15th, and it's every 3 months we have new catalogs. So I'll typically message them at the 15th to 15th. I will message them, let's say, on the 30th of the month before the end of that quarter or end of that catalog. And I'll say, hey, I just wanted to let, if they haven't already, used or got their $50 gift. So what it is that they get that in the mail, and if they spend $50 or more, they get a free gift from me. So what I do is that I say, hey, just to let you know, you haven't used your free gift yet. If you want to take advantage of it, you have a couple more weeks. And then I find I always have floods of orders coming in from those people that haven't taken advantage of it yet. If you're wondering what the free gift is that I give, there is $5 options online, but what I like to do, because that's actually $5, it's not with the discount, what I like to do is use full size items. So I'll either give, I've got a basket behind me that it's full of products that are either limited edition or like that are no longer in the catalog or that were discontinued or whatnot. A second thing that I will do is that I will give items that are worth like $10 or less. So for example, an eyeshadow, or sometimes I'll go 11 or 12 and I'll do like a brush cleaner. And this way I'm only paying, let's say $4.50, or I'm only paying, or beauty blotters, I'm only paying $4.25 with my discount. And it's a business expense, so you can write them off. So remember that. You can have a sales slip for all your business expenses. And something that I love about it is that I'm only paying 50%, and then that's going towards my diamond ring, towards my star consultant, towards our unit. I feel like it's all growing in numbers that I can achieve more as a consultant. So if you have any questions about PCP, please let me know. And I would say the last 2 ways that I like selling, the first one being follow-up. So what I do is that every week I will message a bunch of my girls that just ordered product and got them in the mail, or that I dropped off at their house, and just say, hey, just seeing how you've been liking it. I find that it is a very personal way to build a customer relationship, but I also find that sometimes they're like, oh, I love this and I want this too. Like, it always seems to get them wanting more. Or it'll just seem like it really builds the relationship that if they don't like it, they'll exchange it, and you can find something that they do love. Can you them really loving the products? Because when they self-promote the products, it is a great tool and a great way to get new customers and referrals from your customers. So the last and least not way that I love to sell products is by reaching out to husbands or mothers or daughters, anybody, to see if they need some help gift giving. I really like this one at Christmas time, but you can do it at Valentine's Day, you can do it for birthdays, you can do it for any idea that you've got. So that's kind of the top way that I like to sell with my Mary Kay business. You can get many more ideas, like I said, from our sales development group on Facebook that Mary Kay has, from Hargraves United, which is our area unit. And then there's always products that you can share that Mary Kay Canada or Mary Kay US share on their social medias. So if you have any questions, please let me know, but those are my favorite ways to sell. Bye for now.